welcome back.
Welcome back to Vinny's Aquatics. Thank you for joining me today. And if this is your first time here, welcome to the fishy family. So I'm here today to puff you up. Okay, so anyway, I get a phone call from my local fish store, Fish Bowl Pets in Stamford, Connecticut, my go-to place. And Tony tells me he's got a really big red-eyed puffer in. You know, because I like to get phone calls from my local fish store. You know, look, I like puffers. I'm not sure if any of you get that yet. It's like puffers are my addiction, you know. I like puffers as much as Charlie Sheen likes his crack. Okay, so before we get to the puffer, I'd like to thank everybody for all their support. You know, my mother used to tell me, you know, God rest her soul, she used to tell me, you know, I can be anyone I want. It turns out identity theft is a crime. Sorry, Mom. Now that I purchased this beautiful fish, what am I going to do with it? You know, I have IC syndrome. I see something, I want it, and then I have to figure out what am I going to do with it. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to go home and take the 20 log that I've been housing the frogs in, and I'm going to have to make it over as a quick hospital tank for this new puffer. You know, until I can get all the decorations and a nice sand bed for him. Look at this guy. Look at his eyes. I wonder why they call him the red-eye puffer. I don't think it's because he's drunk. That would be the Irish pike. I'm Irish, I can do it. Calm down. So, let's get on with the show. Let's get this fish home, and let's get him in a new fish tank. Let's hit that intro.
Do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button and smash the notification bell. Thank you.
So my boss said, have a good day, Vinny. I said, all right. So I went home. And here I am. I'm in the top secret underground fish room. On top of my dryer table, I guess is what you'll call it. And I'm draining the 20 long that had the frogs in it that I got from the pond. I had them temporarily in a critter keeper. Now, I definitely recommend, as a sidebar, everybody get a couple of these critter keepers. These things are great, especially if you want to acclimate a new fish, you're worried about aggression, you just want to keep an eye on a fish. You just put them in these things, you throw the whole critter keeper right in the tank, and you're good to go. But for now, I'm going to put the frogs in it. So the first thing I want to do is get out my trusty siphon, my 5-gallon bucket, and start draining this tank down. So there's this woman, and I see in the paper she's on trial for beating her husband to death with his guitar collection. So I see the judge ask her, he goes, first-time offender? She goes, no. First it was a Gibson, then a Fender. Get it? As I'm draining this down, I want to give you a little FYI. Frog water does not smell that much better than turtle water, believe it or not. Yeah, yep, small world. So if you have turtles and you drain your turtle tank, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm going to drain this thing down to the very bottom. I'm going to scoop some stuff out with the net. Get everything out of there. Probably means I'm going to lose most of the snails. I'm going to try to put as many as I can in the thing with the frogs, in the Critter Keeper. No, I'm not sponsored by Critter Keeper, but if they want to, just hit me up. I love that product. I definitely recommend having a few of those. So as I take a month and a half to show you how to drain water, you know, I'm very excited about this puffer too. These red-eyed puffers, it says in the books that they grow to about 2 inches, but this guy's already 2.5. I'm saying close to 3 inches. All right, now these are totally freshwater puffers. You don't have to worry about changing them over later on into brackish water. They're very aggressive though. They're very aggressive. That's why he's going to be in his tank by himself. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set this up and show you how I'm going to set it up and what I'm going to put in it just to set up a quick hospital, quarantine, whatever you want to call it, tank. I mean, and eventually, like I always say, it's going to become a tank. I'm going to get him a nice sand bed in case he wants to burrow. And I'm going to try some plants. I don't know if I'm going to try real plants or live plants. I'm sorry, or fake plants. Let me know in the comments down below what do you think I should do. So I'm going to drain this down. I'll take out the turtle dock, which I'm using for the frogs. Ooh, suction cups actually still work. It's a miracle. Something that drives me nuts. How many times we got to replace the suction cups on all these things, on our heaters, on anything with a suction cup. Now there's a couple goldfish in here. I'm gonna scoop them out. I'm gonna put them in with my my black moors that are in the 10-gallon. It's next to me on the stand that I made. You know, I was at a hotel and they tried to charge me an extra $10 for air conditioning. That wasn't cool. All right, so I got the tank completely drained. I wiped out the inside with a paper towel, and now I'm gonna take a razor blade and I'm gonna scrape the glass to get as much as I can. I noticed when you just use paper towels and like vinegar cleaner, there's some of that film you just can't get off after a while, especially in a turtle or a frog tank. They just get so nasty. Now I like to use the matte knife blade instead of the thinner razor blade. You can see all the stuff coming off now. Get it nice and clean, especially the inside. Or all the duckweed that I killed. I'm a duckweed killer. There should be a wanted poster up in every town. It says, "This mug kills duckweed." But, you know, what are you going to do? So, the tank is clean. You're going to see I'm going to set up a sponge filter in there. And one luxurious plant. I threw what little bit of sand I had left. I'm going to have to go get some more. I'm just going to go get some of the play sand, I believe. You can get a great deal on that. And here we go. All filled up, ready to go. Nice, quick hospital quarantine tank. You notice I have my sponge filter in the corner with a nice heater. I think that should do for now. I'm going to let it get up to temperature. I added my prime. Always remember to add your water conditioner. That's a pre-seeded filter, by the way. I took that out of another tank. I swapped out a filter. It's always good to have sponge filters to me running in your other tank, so you can just swap them out whenever you want to start another tank. So this is basically, I'm just going to call it a quarantine tank, hospital tank for now. So what are we going to do next? Let's add the fish. Hey, let me ask you, if two vegans get in a fight, is it still considered a beef? Leave your comments down below. All right, there he is. He's in the tank. Water's cleared up nice. Temperature's up. I did drip acclimate him, but I didn't want to bore you to death with that process. But that's how I did it. I had him in another bucket, and I drip acclimated him from this tank. So far, so good. Look at his size, though. He is a big one. I can't believe, and I got him for a really good price, too. I got him for a really good price. Such a beautiful fish. Like I said, I kind of got a thing for puffers. Here's the close-up. Look at him. Smile for the people. Look at those beautiful red eyes. Oh my goodness. Reminds me of an ex-girlfriend of mine. That's a different story. Look at the nice body he's got. Now this guy, like I said before, he's really big. He's almost 3 inches. That's huge for one of these. Now, I know you're saying he's probably old, but what are you going to do? Old fish need a home too, don't they? So that's my new red-eye pupper. I got him from Fishbowl Pets in Stamford, Connecticut. Now he also has, just called me today, 2 Amazon puppers for me, which I'm going to pick up this weekend. So I'll keep you updated on that. I hope you guys had fun watching this. Like, I was watching soccer with a friend of mine, and he says, "Hey, let's make this interesting." So we stopped watching soccer. All right, calm down. Keep a lookout for my community tab. I'm going to announce the giveaway and how we're going to do it for the 1,000 subscriber celebration. I'm still figuring out. I want it to be interesting and fun for you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had a great time. I love each and every one of you in my fishy family, and I'll see you next time on Vinny's Aquatics. Woo!